Hi guys, welcome back to my channel today. Today I am doing a journal with me video. I had some really cute photos that I'd taken of my niece that I wanted to put into this spread. So basically my sister said to me that she needed to take some photos of her daughter dressed up in these clothes because the company that she'd bought the clothes from was doing a giveaway. If you took some photos of your baby wearing their clothing range, then you could win like a $500 voucher or something. So I went down with my camera and took some photos of her, and she looked so cute in the garden, and the garden is looking just beautiful. It was so nice. So I had these really fun special photos that I wanted to include on this spread. I decided to just grab some scraps of paper. Well, I was using one of these 6x6 paper pads and just some other 6x6 paper I had, and a magazine to kind of tear out some bits of paper to go around the edge, kind of collage it up a little bit. I kind of pulled colours that I thought went with the photo that I had, and I just had a few little bits of ephemera as well that I wanted to include. So I had some little scrapbooking supplies that they'd been in a cut apart sheet of a 12 by 12 paper that I'd had ages ago, and then there's a big journal card, like a A6 size journal card that was from one of the printables from my Patreon. So I wanted to include those because I just really liked the colours of them, and I liked how they kind of matched with the green and goldy kind of colours in the pictures. So that's what I wanted to include today. So as you can see, I have done some collaging around the edge there, and now I've got these little pictures that I wanted to include. So there, that picture is of Freya, my niece, with her cat, her Meow Meow, which is her name, the cat's name is Widget, and she loves Widget. She loves all animals. She's just a real animal lover, that little girl. So I loved that photo of her with her cat. It's so cute. Sitting outside in the garden on the garden seat. I think it's so cute. She's 8 months old. She's just adorable. So I wanted to include that, and I stuck it onto that journaling card there. I had ordered some bulbs through my sister. My sister is a flower gardener, flower farmer, and she had suggested, well, she said that she was putting in an order, so I picked out a few bulbs that I wanted to get for this coming spring season. So that's not for another ages yet, but the bulbs were so pretty, or the flowers obviously so pretty, so I wanted to include some. Here I wanted to find some paper to stick on the back of this journaling card that I could stick this black and white photo to, just because the white just looked a bit plain, so I wanted something on the back there, and I go with this yellow diagonal striped paper. I think it looks really cute, and it matches the kind of yellow and green sort of colour theme that I have going on quite a lot here in these photos and on this page. So I just attached this paper, and this paper pad's like more of a cardstock. It's quite thick, so it really did make the journaling card here really quite like thick, which was nice. Like it makes it feel more like high quality kind of, even though it's not. It's just printed on printer paper and then stuck to some scrapbook paper. I don't know, it just thickened it up really nicely and made it feel more sturdy, I guess, in my journal. So now I'm going to glue this black and white picture down, but first I'm adding some of this grid, craft grid sort of tape to underneath it, just to add something for it to sit on kind of, and I also add a little label on this side as well, just to add something else, because it was quite simple and it was quite a big space that I felt like I was filling up. So adding down that tape, and then I cut off these edges that was sticking out the edge, and I use it on the front side because I decided, why get rid of them? It helps kind of create a bit of cohesion by sticking those little excess parts onto, using them as just little bits of tape onto that front part. And I think that looks really good. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue that black and white photo down onto the journal card. There you go. And I think now I'll probably be looking for that label. Here we go. So I picked out one of these like kind of turquoisey colour and white labels that I got recently. And I'm writing so cute with these little stamps here, and just going to stick that label. It's very wonky, but I love that look. I love it to be messy and wonky and imperfect. My journals are never about being perfect. They're always about just messily getting down my message really. So I just grabbed some washi and tipped in that journal card into the middle there. I think that looks so cute. I really am glad I used that washi. I barely ever use it and it is so cute. So adding some green on the back there, and we've got a good little kind of colour palette working here. So I had my bulbs, the images from their website about the bulbs stuck to the back of this little tip-in journal card here. Just added that same green washi onto that to adhere that one down. And now I am rummaging through this magazine to find some paper to stick on the back of the other photo that I have up at the top there. So these are some photos of me in November and then of me now. So I've lost quite a bit of weight in that time, and so I wanted to kind of do a little comparison photo. And so this was me holding Freya back in November and then me holding Freya now, and I can really see quite a bit of difference. The photo I don't think is actually very good at showing the difference as much as it is, but I can definitely see a difference. And it's also really interesting to see the difference in Freya, how much older she looks in just the 2 months since that last photo. So that's really cool, and I'm excited to take more photos of me holding her in my sister's lounge like that so that I can keep comparing them. I think it's really fun. I am using this yellow little bee tape. I think that looks cute too, and it matches the yellow of the page. And I do use this big kind of clear butterfly sticker. I stick that right down onto that just to add a bit more interest there. I really like how that looks. And now I'm going in with some more washi that has these little black hearts on it, because that black butterfly sticker, I felt like I needed to add a little bit more black to the page, just to sort of have that black moving around the page a little bit to keep it all matching with each other, if you know what I mean. So I added in those little bits of tape with the hearts just to keep that black all over, so it's not just in one bold spot. I had this little piece that said friends, and it just was sort of floating around in my stash, and it has been for years. I've honestly had this set of things for probably 10 years maybe, I don't know, a long time. I've had this piece floating around. So I ended up cutting it out and sticking it over with Freya and her cat, because like I said, she's obsessed with her little cat. She loves her. So I wanted to stick that piece down that said friends. I thought that was cute. There was this tiny little cut off scrap part, and I ended up just sticking it over there where I've just popped it there. I don't know, just why throw it out when you can keep every tiny little piece? I don't know, I liked how it looked. And then I found a sticker that said blue skies and big smiles, and I thought that was really cute, and so I end up just cutting it in half or into two parts and sticking it on the front there of that. And I really like how that looked. I really love tiny word stickers. Honestly, I love them. I feel like they do such a good job of just annotating random little photos, and I don't know, I just really love the way they look. I use them all the time. I'm always looking for more tiny word stickers. Now it is time for me to start getting my writing in. So as you can see, I do a lot. I'm really enjoying writing with this fountain pen that I got for Christmas from James. I really love it. I cannot remember the name of it. Shearer or I don't know. I can't remember, but I really love it. And I'm again using these little stamps to stamp out slow down, because that's something I was writing about on the page, and I just thought this is a message that I'm really trying to remind myself of. So I wanted to just stamp it in, and I really liked that look, and I'm going to do this more, I think, where some words in my journaling I want to use these little stamps to I just like the way it looks with the different, the handwritten look combined with the stamped look. The stamping makes it a bit bolder. I don't know, I just liked it. I thought it was fun. So I think I'll probably do that again. It was a fun little experiment that I haven't done before. Grabbing those stamps again and just writing in the date here. So it was January 17th, I think, this day. So I'm just using these little stamps to stamp the date because I was doing this journaling spread out in my dining room table. Normally I would do it in my craft room kind of area, but today I was doing it out in the dining room. So I only had a small amount of stuff with me, and I didn't have my little packet of dates. I have a whole lot of like printable dates that I've cut out and put into this little folder thing, and I hadn't brought that out with me. So I just used what I had on hand, which was these little stamps, and I really like how that looks. I think this font is such a cute font in a stamp. I like it a lot. I made these stickers by just drawing them on my iPad and then printing them out onto sticker paper, and they are all pickle themed. My niece Freya, her nickname is Pickle, and so I see her a lot, and she's included a lot in my journal. So I was going to try and find some stickers that were pickle themed to buy, just as like a little symbol of her. But instead of doing that, I decided I would just go ahead and make my own. So I drew them out and printed them out on some sticker paper, and I love them. I use them all the time now. They're so handy. I love making my own stickers. I'm going to have to do a lot more of that, I think. It's so fun. That is about the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed it, I would so appreciate if you would like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, just whatever. It really makes a big difference to my channel, and I so appreciate it. Thank you again for watching. I will see you again very shortly in my next video. Bye.